All right, so this is the 3-year review on the Lifetime 55 quart cooler, and this is the last review because I did upgrade. And the reason for upgrading is we've been doing a lot of multi-day trips, specifically in hot locations. And honestly, this cooler was great for like a day use or, day and a half. But when you're doing multi-day trips, like 3 to 4 to 5 days, and you're in somewhere like the beach in South Texas, this cooler honestly wasn't cutting it anymore. So as far as 3 years of it, it's held up really well. Like I said, it's been stored outside. The last 2 months, I've stored it either in the truck or in my shed now, but for the majority of life, it's been outside. And as far as how it's held up, really well. Like I said, the big key worries when I first bought it were these latches with the plastic handles, but as you can see, there's been no issues there. And then also the side handles, because they're like a rope, but nothing with those either. Those held up very, very well. Overall construction's held up great, especially for being stored outside. And as I've said in all the other reviews, this is the older model, so it has the old style seal that did nothing as far as helping keep it cool, retaining ice and stuff like that. It didn't retain ice very well. Like I said, if you were having like a barbecue for a day, you could fill this up and you'd be okay for that day. But on a lot of the multi-day trips, that's where I ran into issues. Like I said, in South Texas, this thing would be outside, and you'd have some beer, some drinks, whatever in here, and you wouldn't get more than 4 to 5 hours out of the ice. And as with any cooler, like, you don't buy them to just shut them and leave them shut. You buy them to use them, and if you have kids, they're gonna get opened up a million times. Sometimes they won't even latch it down. So basically I just upgraded to a Yeti, because like I said, I needed something that was gonna hold ice longer than a couple hours. And I'm not sure how the upgraded seal version does. Like I said, they did a great job on the construction of this thing. It's held up through everything. It just didn't do what I needed to do anymore. So for 3 years and less than $100, I got my money's worth out of it, I feel. I used it a lot. It was a great cooler for what I used it for. It was a great seat when you closed it. But other than that, like I said, this is the last one. 3 years, held up great, nothing broke. It just didn't hold ice as long as I needed to, so I upgraded. I'm sure people have upgraded to the new one, so if you did upgrade and it holds ice a lot better, drop in the comments so that people know. I don't have the newest version, so I can't speak on it, and I'm not gonna say that, hey, they changed the seal and it works great now. But like I said, this is a perfect day trip cooler, day or two max, unless you're just that person that wants to buy ice all the time. When we go down to the beach and we fish or camp, I don't want to have to run the store every couple hours or every day to buy ice. So ideally I bought the Yeti to change that. So like I said, last review. Hope this helps somebody.